Welcome to Let's Play Gran Turismo 3, Episode 8. Alrighty then. And so, 2 events are now cleared, and officially, I now have a total of 8 cars in my garage now, and officially, I'm about to make that 9, because it is now time for me to purchase my next car. Which is going to be a Honda, because, well, it's time for our second championship event, which is the Type R meeting, and as for the car I'm going to use, well, we can afford all 3 Type R cars for the Beginner League Type R meeting, but obviously, as you can see there, they're expensive, so I'm going to get the cheapest option I can get here, and that's the Civic Type R, basically. So we've got a choice of 4 colours here, and well, I think I've driven in white enough. Well, silver, probably think about doing that later, and well, you know what, let's get this thing in black. Just because I haven't driven any cars in black yet. Also just because I want to. So, yeah, that's one of my issues skirted, and let's have a look and see if I can buy a turbo, and yes I can. And is it cheaper than the engine upgrade? Yes it is, by 100 credits, so let's put this bitch on. Stage 1 turbo kit, and officially I am also going to slap on a racing chip, so that I have enough horsepower to win at least 3 out of 5 races. So that's all done, and just because I want to be precautious going into this, I'll give this thing an oil change as well, you know, just for some boosted horsepower. So it is now time for our second championship event in this game, which is the Type R meeting. The Heritage of the Red Badge, a Honda Type R festival. So it is a 5 race event. Obviously, as you can see up there, it's a Honda event, and we are going to Tokyo Route 246, Grand Valley Speedway, Tri-Mountain Reverse, Super Speedway, and Tokyo Route 246, Akasaka Reverse. And so 5 grand again, so 5 grand again if we can win each of these races, which is equivalent to 25 grand overall if we can get a perfect score in this, and doubtless we probably won't with the budget I'm currently on. But yeah, these are all the cars applicable, and I have one of them, and that's obviously the Type R, which I just purchased. So let's just get on with this, as it is now time for the start of our second championship in this game. Okay, so it is mostly Honda Civics in this event, as we have 3 Honda Civics, 2 Honda Accords, and 1 Integra. Type R 98 spec. So yeah, obviously just gonna do that, and yeah, let's get started with championship number 2 in this game. Where I am adamantly hopeful that I have enough tuning in this thing to officially win the championship. I'm not the only one who is racing in black, as of which I have also noticed the Integra, sorry, one of the Accords is also racing in black, and up the inside of the Integra we go, and officially I now take the lead. almost screwed up the entry to that corner, but managed to get it back. And officially, I am already out in front for the first race. Even though obviously I do not expect myself to stay in this position. So leading by 2.8 seconds at the moment, and I think it's fair to say that I might have an OP car for this event. My car could very well be overpowered. Is what one thinks. But again, this is only the first race, and it's usually in about the second or third race that the AI start to become more of a challenge for the player, because rubber banding is still pretty strong. Plus, furthermore, the Integra is pretty much dominating the rest of the field at the moment, besides me. As I am now officially 3 seconds clear of the Integra. So my car could be overpowered, but again at the same time I'm not entirely sure on knowing if it is or isn't overpowered. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see, but I would probably say I have a likely possibility of winning 4 out of 5 races in this championship, dependent on how competitive this AI will get for the remaining races, and I'm sure they will get more competitive because they have managed to beat me numerous times during these championship races anyway, and I'm more or less expecting the same thing to happen again. Well, I might give myself a challenge for the third race if my winning margin is over 4 seconds. I might give myself a little bit more of a challenge, but hopefully by the time we get down to the midway point of this championship, I won't have to resort to doing it, because I'm sure these AI are just probably easing off for the first race, so that they can then strike back on me for the remaining races, which is precisely what I predict is going to happen. And as of which, looks like they are starting to close in again, so rubber banding's still pretty strong in this championship, and officially it is victory for the Civic in race number 1, as I won that by just over 3 seconds. So then it was the Accords in 3rd and 4th, and then at the back it was the 2 Civics. So, in the overall point standings, officially I have a 4-point cushion over the Integra, then it is the 2 Accords in 3rd and 4th, and then officially it is the white Civic ahead of the yellow Civic. Officially. And another cooldown that these AI are all over my ass. But yeah, that was race 1. And actually, yeah, fuck it, I'll save the replay. Just because I haven't got a shot in Tokyo yet. So yeah, let's just get that over with. So obviously this is an issue I do not have to resolve later. But there we go, race 1 is now done. And officially, it is now time for race 2, which takes place at Grand Valley Speedway. And will this be the same again? Probably not, but we'll just wait and see. Excuse me. I'm just going to have a support first, please. I can need that. Yeah, sorry about that, I just had to get a sip of water. And as I expected, I am already back up into the lead. Off the start here at Gran Valley, as of which I am officially already leading by 1.2 seconds. But again, I bought this car so I would have upgrades left over for... So I would have upgrades left over for the car itself, and also so I can run at least 3 out of 5 of these races, which is exactly what I did in the Vitz/Yaris race, and already I'm leading this by 3.4 seconds. So I think for the third race I might have to take the turbo kit off, if it's going to be this easy, because I do want to have a challenge on my hands, if that's what it takes. Anyways, I'm now 3.35 seconds clear of the Integra, and looking more or less likely to extend on that margin, methinks. And it looks like now will probably be the correct time for me to remove the turbo kit by the time this race is done, because I have quite a margin with this AI, and I'm not sure if I can negotiate with having that for every race, because I actually want to be challenged, is basically what I'm saying. So I think for the third race I'm going to remove the turbocharger because I don't think I need it. If you consider the margin I'm leading this by, I probably don't need it. But that could very well just... that could very well be me. Considering the circumstances I'm having to race under. But yeah, I think that's probably what I will do for the next race. I think I will remove the turbo kit for race number 3, probably. As I'm already 5 seconds clear of the Integra, so yeah, I definitely need to remove the turbocharger for race 3, because I'm just clearly decimating the field in this race at the moment. Even though they are closing up through certain corners, obviously, on outright pace alone, I'm still just absolutely kicking their asses at this point. So I think at this rate my wisest option is to remove the turbocharger. But anyways, it is 2 for 2 for my black Civic Type R, as I won that by 4.3 seconds. Then it was pretty evenly split between the Accords and the Civics, because it was the white Civic that finished in 4th, ahead of the black Accord, and then at the back it was the yellow Civic, whilst the blue Accord was officially in 3rd. But anyways, these are the updated point standings. So 2 for 2 for my black Civic Type R. The Integra still holds on to 2nd position. Then it is the blue Accord in 3rd, followed by the black Accord 4th. The white Civic still holds on to 5th, and then at the back it is still the yellow Civic. So, 2 races are down, and officially I now need to remove the turbo, because this is at the moment becoming too easy, and that's about all I shall do. So here we go. It is race 3, taking place at Trial Mountain Reverse. Well, that is officially, I believe, the first time that we officially race at Trial Mountain Reverse this game. And obviously, still shifting up into 2nd gear, so I did not get too much wheel spin at the start, and already off to more or less a clean start at the moment, and where I am already straight up into the lead. And yes, I did remove the turbo kit before I started this race, so maybe I didn't need to buy the upgrades. So, whoops. I don't think I needed to spend my money on upgrades, which I probably didn't need, because already this is pretty much proving to be piss easy. Yeah, don't mind me, I just didn't show my phone. Just didn't show my phone was ringing. At least the phone outside my room was ringing, but hey, don't worry about it. And I am still decimating the field, even with the turbo kit off. So this, I am fairly positive, will probably be a clean sweep, knowing me, because I am already over 5 seconds clear of the rest of the field. So, I think it's fair to say that a clean sweep in this championship could very well be likely. As you can see there, I am already 5.4 seconds clear of the Integra. And I'm actually not even pushing that much, so I don't think I needed any upgrades on this thing at all, not even an oil change. By the way, this race is currently going on the wayside. Wow, I am 7.6 seconds clear of the Integra, so I am clearly dominating this thing. And this could very well look like it will be a clean sweep. if I don't bottle this. Because a clean sweep at this point could very well be a likely possibility. But we'll wait and see. Meanwhile, I'm now 8.7 seconds clear of the Integra. So yeah, like I said, I'm clearly decimating this thing. Even without my turbo kit, I'm still dominating this thing. Trust me, I really am. And it's something I probably shouldn't be doing. Wow. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear to say that I will probably win all 5 races if I don't bottle the final 2 races. But anyways, it is 3 out of 3 for the Civic over the Integra. And I could very well be on pace to getting a perfect score. And can one of these AI make it? Yes, they can. And they just made it before the race results faded out. But anyways, these are the updated point standings now. So it is a perfect 30 points for me and my Starlight Black Civic Type R. The Integra is currently on a perfect 18 points because he's been second in every race. Then it is the Black Accord in 3rd, followed by the Blue Accord in 4th. The White Civic is officially in 5th, and then at the back it is the Yellow Civic with a perfect 3 points. Certainly not Coldplay's yellow. But yeah, let's move on to the penultimate round of the Type R meeting, which takes place at Super Speedway, and where I am fairly confident I probably do not need the racing chip on. So, let's do this. 4 laps of Super Speedway. I will very much be probably the dominator in this event, like I have been dominating all the other events up to this point. And already the Integra is off to a bad start. He is not straight up into second. Meanwhile, for me, I am on the inside line. And the Accords are charging hard as well. So I can see the Blue Accord at the moment. Currently charging hard there. But anyways. So, I think it's fair to say this will probably be my most challenging race, dependent on how long it takes me to get past the Accord. And oh, okay, I've already passed the Accord. Also, furthermore, these engines can rev up pretty high because they can rev up to 8,000 RPM. And having to defend hard from the Integra, as of which I am running the inside line, and it looks like this may be very well where my streak ends if I do not pull off a move that could get me the win at this course, or at least if I do not go deep enough into the corner. And yep, I'm well back. I don't think I'm going to pass the Integra here. So I think I have found a course where this could very well be a challenge for me, considering I really had to push it hard through 4th gear there. But anyways, somehow it worked, as I am now back up into the lead once again ahead of the Integra, and not defending too much even though obviously I am trying my hardest to keep myself in contention for the W. As I'm down the inside once again. Integra is running the Richard Petty line because he's running up high, and officially we'll now start the fourth and final lap here at Super Speedway, leading by half a second at the moment, but I'm fairly certain that interval is going to shrink by the time we get down the backstretch before we enter the final two corners. Not going to defend from them too much, knowing that we'll probably have the advantage, and this time is actually not going for it. He's just staying behind. So I think that's pretty much made this a perfect 50 points for me and the Civic. And the Integra went up high, but somehow he did not slam the wall. Anyways, it is pretty much going to be a clean sweep. So there we go, 4 out of 5 for the Civic Type R. Then it was the 2 Accords followed by the 2 Civics, and it looks like the Piss Boy Civic is not going to have a perfectly lowly 5 points in this championship, as he did manage to beat the White Civic. So the Black Accord maintains 3rd, then it's the Blue Accord in 4th, White still holds on to 5th, and the Yellow Civic very much looking likely to clinch 3rd. And for both me and the Integra, it is probably going to be a perfect 50 and 30 points respectively. Or at least it very much looks that way. So, it is now time for the 5th and final race of the Type R meeting, which takes place in Tokyo Route 246, Akasaka Reverse. So, as far as I know, the AI aren't officially as competitive with the player on this circuit, so well, they aren't as competitive on the reverse circuit as they are the normal circuit, so I'm fairly certain this will probably be a clean sweep, dependent on how much speed I have in this thing, and I'm fairly confident that whilst the AI are not as skilled on this circuit as they are on many other circuits, I would imagine this will probably be a clean sweep. And where officially this will be the first time I have officially swooped up a championship in this game. And even though I don't have any upgrades on except for an oil change, which is about all I really have on left. And made a little mistake there, but I don't think it's really too much to worry about, because I am clearly confirmed as the champion, because I won 4 out of 5 races. So mathematically, I'm definitely confirmed as the champion for the Type R meeting. Just need to get through this final race and probably sweep this up in officially making this a clean sweep. Even though I have no upgrades on besides an oil change. Yeah, officially this is notably going to very much be a clean sweep, is what he thinks. And there is the sign, it's right in front of me. Although obviously it probably won't catch me out too much. Because, well, the sun is up there, down here. So nearly 5 seconds on the field here at Tokyo Reverse, where I am very much on course to making this championship a clean sweep. So maybe I didn't need the upgrades on, although obviously I kept them with me just in case, because, well, I have a feeling that tells me that probably could be more challenges yet to arise in the future. But again, that's probably just my opinion, as the sun is right behind me. But yeah, officially I am very much on course to making this championship my first clean sweeped championship in this game, because of how piss easy this has been. Because this has actually been a very easy championship for me to win. And as you can see there, I am already 9 seconds clear of the Integra, so this I am absolutely certain, unless I bottle this in a massive way, which I don't think is going to happen, I am definitely secure for a clean sweep. And to this point, yes, I can literally guarantee that is precisely what the case will be in the final round. As I touch the wall, but no real mistakes there, and also because of how much easier it is to drive around Tokyo Route 246 compared to the AI. As I now head into the final corner, and this is very much going to be a clean sweep, as I have literally just absolutely dominated this championship. So there we go, it is a clean sweep in the Type R meeting, or at least the beginner league Type R meeting. Now we just have to wait for the rest of the fields to make it to the end, and then we can review the point standings. Wow, 13.2 seconds in the final race. That is just complete overlordism, honestly, it really is. And the two Civics officially 27 seconds back, as I just have another sip of water. But yeah, that's literally 14 seconds between the Integra and the third Civic. But anyways, these are the final point standings here in Tokyo, as of which I have won by a clear 20 points with a clean sweep over the Integra. Then it was the Black Accord in third by just a single point over the Blue Accord. The White Civic finished in fifth with 11 points, and the Yellow Civic was at the back with 6 points. So 50, 30, 17, 16, 11 and 6 are your final point standings for the Type R meeting. And just to be secure, yep, we do have a replay saved, even though it's on the normal course. And officially, the Type R meeting is now complete. So, let's move on to our trophy celebrations. So 10 grand once again for winning, and also that's a nice trophy, knowing the championship winner is being lifted by the second and third placed drivers in that. But yeah, there we go. And what prize car do we win? No, all of them are the same. It is an Acura RSX, I believe is what this thing is. But yeah, that's the prize car we win. An Acura RSX. And, fortunately for me at least, that championship was officially a clean sweep. officially I now have some more money in my pocket, so I can probably do the next few events with relative ease. At least I think I can do, but yeah, there we go. And so, as a result of that, we are now 5.3% complete with this game, and my win ratio is now up to 81% as a result of that, and this is the prize car we win. An Acura RSX Type S. And well, I think in the meantime I'll just keep this thing in my garage because, well, I just want to. And it's also because, well, I have some money in my pocket, so I will keep this thing with me for probably a few segments before I have to sell it. Because as you can see there, the value of this car, at least in the PAL version of this game, is 75,000 credits. And that's a hell of a lot, considering where I am. But yeah, that's the prize car we win from the Type R meeting. And officially, that was the Type R meeting. And so next time, we shall be doing, I think, the lightweight K-Cup. As I think I just leaned on my TV remote, but yeah. There we go. Type R meeting is now complete, and next time we shall be doing the lightweight K-Cup. Stay tuned for more of Gran Turismo 3.